How's it going, everyone? It's TheStarkz here, and welcome to a new video. Today we're going to be discussing about some recent information that we received for the game Stranding, a PlayStation exclusive that has many people intrigued in its vastly unique world. And so today I'm not going to focus necessarily on the gameplay trailer reveal which we got yesterday and how upsetting it was to start off with in terms of the stream. Instead I'll focus on more positives, and that is the collector's edition information. I am quite a fan in collecting things, or at least as of recently, and I've been purchasing more and more collector's editions for different types of games, like I did for Uncharted 4 and Days Gone. However, Death Stranding is the one we're going to be talking about today for this video. So let's start off with that, of course. So first, let's get everything in terms of the details released. So the game is set to release this November 8th, 2019. That is obviously, I don't want to say it's a placeholder date, I guess, but I mean, it could definitely change for all we know. I know that blew a lot of people away in terms of expectations for a 2019 release, and yeah, so this is set to be PlayStation's gold mine, per se, for the ending of the year, and so it's cool that we're getting this game then. A pre-order bonus content includes a PlayStation 4 dynamic theme, which I believe is of Sam, the main character, who is obviously played by Norman Reedus, a great actor. You also get in-game gold Sam sunglasses, a gold hat, a gold armor plate, and a gold speed skeleton, which are of course all in-game bonuses. However, you also get a PSN avatar if you pre-order it. So this is primarily just for the pre-order bonus. Whether you get any edition, I'm pretty sure you get all of these that I just mentioned. However, there's also another edition where you also get more than one avatar, so keep out for that when you're purchasing yourself one. So let's talk about the collector's edition, shall we? So it's obviously going to be available for November 8th, 2019, unless the game gets delayed. You get a Bridges cargo case, a full-sized BB pod, which supports the baby character that we see throughout the gameplay demo. You also get a custom steelbook, which carries the full PlayStation 4 game. You get a Ludens keychain. In terms of downloads, you get a music album and a behind-the-scenes making of video on top of that, or on top of everything rather, that I mentioned previously. And now I'm not too sure what the pricings are for these editions. However, I'm pretty sure you can find that out. My guess is that this edition will cost around either $230 Canadian or a little more, which translates to about 180 USD dollars, I believe. I didn't really convert it. I don't have time for that. So you can obviously find that out elsewhere. But for the digital deluxe edition, it includes a digital copy of the game, of course, which I would never recommend since you don't technically own it. However, to each their own. You also get the music album and the behind the scenes making of video, along with all of the in-game items I mentioned firstly. So the pre-order bonuses that I mentioned in terms of the gold, all that gold stuff, and the avatar. As for the special edition, which is the one I might get, you get a custom steelbook, which includes the full PlayStation 4 game, of course. You also get all the downloadable content pertaining to music and behind the scenes, but you also get the in-game item gold Ludens mask, sunglasses, which looks pretty cool. I actually thought when I saw this, I was like, oh, this is cool. I can actually touch it and put it on my face, but it's actually in-game, sadly. However, that would be a very, very cool thing for the productions to do, to make actual masks and glasses that we could wear, and even armor plates, so we can support Death Stranding. There's also the standard edition, obviously, which comes with the full PlayStation 4 game and no additional content unless you pre-order the game, which in that case, you should also be getting the in-game items that I mentioned firstly, like I said. In terms of pricing, again, I'm not too confident with what those are. However, you can locate that online via Amazon, GameStop, EB Games, Walmart, whichever retailer you prefer the most, and wherever you live, of course. So now, in terms of my opinion, I've been watching the trailer so many times because I gotta say, that music in the trailer is a freaking banger. Just like the first ever reveal that we got, I think in 2016, maybe 2017. Yeah, I think it was 2016. With the "I'll keep coming." Anyway, that song, and then obviously this new one, it just gets me so hyped. I don't know why it gets me so hyped for this game. And you know, I'm a little conflicted in terms of this game, because I feel like I am quite excited for it, but it's just a shame that we don't know a lot about it. And I know a lot of people say, oh, you know, this is a great trailer, you know, we don't know nothing about it, and it's like, well, how am I supposed to invest for Americans? They're lucky. They can only spend $60 on the standard game. Us Canadians, we buy games at $89. That's the base. That's the standard alone. So that's a lot of money. And it's not that I don't want to go out of my way to buy it, because I don't want to. If I'm buying games, I don't want to feel like I'm going out of my way. It's just, it sells me. It's just, it doesn't sell me in the way that it provides me with a lot of information, and I don't like not knowing what I'm going into, because it's like, okay, so I definitely have to wait for this game. I'm definitely going to wait for reviews. I'm definitely going to wait, hopefully, for another trailer or gameplay, and primarily just reviews to see how it picks up. And if there's, you know, a very pattern-like review score, I'll definitely get it. That's a good review score. Like, I'm not talking like 70s. I might still get it, because I've been enjoying Days Gone as well, which reminds me I still have to play, because I haven't touched that game in 2 weeks. But nonetheless, so I'll wait for reviews. But in terms of the collector's edition, however, I don't necessarily think I'll be purchasing any type of collector's edition, except maybe the special, because I do, if I can recall, I think, hold on here, I'm just going to scroll up, I believe that the special edition does, in fact, come with the additional, no, yeah, it does, in terms of music and behind the scenes. I want to see the behind the scenes stuff, obviously. So yeah, in terms, you know, another thing is, in terms of the big collector's edition, it's like, what is that? Like, does the briefcase gonna have something in it? Because if not, what's the point of spending so much money on that? In terms of the pod, that looks cool, but like, the briefcase should have a bunch of different loot or something in it. Maybe that's what should be marketed, so people actually buy it. But nonetheless, I am intrigued to see how this game will play, how it'll be. Let me know in the comment section below if you'll be picking up Death Stranding, and if so, which collector's edition you might be getting for yourself, if any. And of course, I've been TheStarkz. Peace.